Welcome back. It's still Safia Breakfast Show, away from road crashes and accident and road safety. We're turning our lenses to the issue on education, talking about schools, talking about bullying in school. Bullying has become the intent in most Nigerian schools today, from secondary to the higher level, and it's a common phenomenon. The negativity attributed to begin to have a damaging effect on the Nigerian society. The recent death of Sylvester comes in mind whenever we talk about the school bullying, because recently the case of Sylvester has been on social media and are still on up to now. So that has been an issue and is a worrisome to a lot of parents and also to a lot of people in the community. And joining us this morning to shed more light on this is our regular guest, Bunmi Anani. She's an educational consultant here in the state, and she's here to shed more light on the show. Bunmi.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome and good morning. You're looking.
Christmas has started early.
Yeah, Christmas has started. She's looking so sweet this morning. You know,
wow.
looking very.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a while. She's been on the show.
Yes, I've missed the space.
All right, your space is there for you again. And now, quickly looking at what we are about to talk this morning, the issue of bullying in school. It's becoming too many, you know, in the society, and is becoming a normal thing now in schools. And unfortunately, recently has caused the death of a young and gifted son that is coming up, you know, with a future. You know, he just got short of that. What do you have to say on this issue of bullying in schools?
It's unfortunate that bullying has come to stay in most schools. We've come to normalize it. Because when you interact with a lot of grown-ups, they'll tell you that, oh, while they were in secondary school in the boarding house, it was just normal for a senior student to wield his power, you know, to assert his power over younger students. Yeah. I think, yes, it may have been a normal thing back then, because what they say is that it brought out, you know, it helped them to cope. And they were able to, they developed coping mechanisms which helped them in the future. But at that point, you know, when something is not tamed, it begins to grow, and before you know it, you will not be able to control or to hold it in place, and that is what is happening right now. And bullying has taken a form, because a very gigantic and hideous form, to the point that even teachers do not even know what to do. They don't even know how to contain the negative phenomenon, because of there is a different aspect to it right now, which I would like to talk about really seriously. Education. We still need to go back to the goal of education. Okay. When we continue to look at education as a business, as a business enterprise, bullying will continue non-stop, and it will become a monster. In fact, I might say it will become it has become monstrous as we speak. How do I mean? You know, when we talk about bullying, it usually comes in form of when there is an imbalance in power between the bully and the bullied. It's not always about size. There are some very smallish people who control a mob. They have a mob, a gang. Perhaps because they come from very wealthy parents. Perhaps because they are well connected, and teachers seem to worship their parents. And so the small size senior or student controls the big sized people, and he uses them to his own advantage to molest, to oppress, to intimidate other students. And who are the people they will bear the brunt of bullying? Number one, less gifted students can bear the brunt of bullying. Two, students who are intellectually gifted but have little or no social advantage. Children from poor homes, and perhaps he or she is just fortunate to be in the midst of people who are well-to-do. So these are the children who bear the brunt of bullying, or a child who everybody knows is not in the good books of a particular teacher. And so it will be easy for that child to be the target of oppression, of coercion, force. So where do we go from here? Where did we get here? How did bullying get to this kind of monstrous, proportion? Let us look at the school system.
Okay.
And